I'll make this real quick. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I hope you enjoy the video.
It certainly was. So maybe that.
What is your honest prediction? Okay, I'll be honest. I'll give you my honest prediction. Unbiased cap off. 2-0 Genji once again. And we kind of need Genji to 2-0 because that keeps the circle of suck going in the LCK. Because then we get KT versus DK in the most mentally ill matchup possible. Are you gonna watch Test BLG later? Yes, sir. Jace, Cassio, Poppy. I'm surprised. I feel like Locke came into the patch. I know he got nerfed or hotfixed, right? But even after that, the champ was permaban, and now he's just the Galio ban. This is for Orianna, obviously. Yeah, because Chovy and Genji are a very good Galio team into Orianna. They're so good at it. They will give you Orianna, play their full tanks, and you'll just lose. Vi. I like Xin Zhao into Vi. I also do not mind Xayah Rakan. But it's just game 1 fearless, so you just can't do it. Why is Marc global banned? Marc has a bug with his ult visual right now. Nocturne Bard. I don't like Nocturne Bard together. That sounds kind of ass. I feel like Bard is very good at snowballing melee junglers like Xin Zhao and Pantheon. And Nocturne's very good at helping engage supports flank and find angles. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. I think if I'm Fenrir, I'm screaming for Ezreal right now. Guys, please. They have Nocturne Shen. Please, can I have Ezreal? Please. Lucian Milio's okay as well. But what do you play on 3 here? Do you play Corki? I feel like Corki Shen Nocturne has more oomph than Ezreal Shen Nocturne. But I wonder if the lane is harder. I feel like Corki has more burst on Shen and Nocturne CC.
Yeah, maybe it is.
I don't like. I feel like Rudo's gonna go Jhin again. Like it's true. Atlas is right. Okay, thank fucking god for that. Ooh, they're making Chovy pretty broken here. Do you ban BDD Syndra? I mean, you can ban Anivia if you want, but I think I feel like BDD Talia is what I would be a bit more scared of. I feel like his Talia is actually pretty good. But it's Talia into Nocturne, but it's Talia with Vi. There's Syndra, Talia, and Anivia. And then I think that there's also Olaf brewing right now. Again. What? But as long as he can weather the storm, they banned Gnar. It's kind of weird to just ban Gnar Roar. But like you could just pick Olaf into Gnar, for example, right? Like. I don't mind banning top last because they have last ban. But I think they could have first banned the mid. Okay, they banned Olaf. Okay, so they just want to take away Gnar and Olaf. I mean, these are the two BIS blinds in the game right now for top lane. But you could ban like Renekton, pivot to Ambessa. You could ban Yorick and look for Rumble maybe. Ban the Ezreal. I think Corki on 4 is good. I think the Corki is better. You could also pick Kai'Sa. It fits the theme of the comp, but the lane is really hard. I imagine Kai'Sa Shen into Lucian Milio is unlaneable. What? What? I mean, they can go Lulu on 5, but Shen top blind? Can't you just pick like GP or some shit? Is this Shen like a fake flex? Because you still have the threat if Perfect goes like GP or some shit here. He's gonna go Rumble.
I feel like Kog'Maw is one of these champions where without Lulu, you're losing so much value.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I feel like Kog'Maw needs Lulu. I mean, here BDD could go Syndra. It's immobile. He could go Anivia. It's also mobile, but it lives. And then Talia, I think, is his best, but it's pretty rough into Rise Nocturne. Yone. Bro, this draft went in such a weird direction. I don't know if I like Yone. I feel like Yone into that dive. I feel like you just die. Could you go Braum? Braum into Lucian Milio is rough. That's hard. That's really hard. I guess you would get better skirmishes, but you would give up more scaling. You know what I mean? I feel like Nocturne Braum Cog would be like really good.
And I'm intrigued as to how this one's going to go for
you're like later game, I think we'll just get outrange, you know. It's like a trade-off. I think it works as a trade-off, though. It depends what you're going to do. I think if they had Xin Zhao, it would make sense. But Nocturne he doesn't really like fighting that much early. I like the Kog'Maw. I like the Lulu Kog'Maw. I'm a bit worried about the top matchup.
So
Shen into Rumble? Is that laneable until you get Tiamat? I feel like you're gonna get blasted. Did you see the Reddit thread about your drafting? Yeah, I saw it, and I appreciate the thread of being like, oh, Caedrel predicted these drafts and stuff, but like, I watch so much League that first of all, if I didn't, I feel like I would be a bit of a fraud, and second of all, I can't do it every game. I'm not some kind of like fucking weird ass giga magician, you know. I'm sure if someone watched thousands of League games, they could also. I guess that's just the way it goes, no? Like if you're like a, I don't know, if you're like a fucking. If you build houses and you've built loads of houses, you probably know if the house is gonna be built properly or not. You know, that's just the way. I appreciate the poster. I appreciate it. Okay, so the lanes, I feel like the lanes.
They do share a very
let's see how the lanes go.
As well, which is kind of nice. And you could definitely always.
I'm surprised he didn't pick like a mage this game, but I guess he just thinks he gets one shot or what did he? But I feel like, call me nuts, but I feel like Yon Q3Rs in, Polymorph dead. Also, look at Kaz's pathing. He did Raptors into Wolves into Grump. Is this like the? Is he doing the bot gank pathing or what? I feel like Raptors, Wolves, Grump into bot gank is probably the fastest way you can do it, but
he's kind of lost out on this trade.
This cycles your.
And does get some damage back there, but he's getting chunked out pretty heavily.
Oh, so is PDD, as he does look for a
whoa,
lot of damage
whoa. Chovy couldn't level up on the minion.
PDD being able to play that quite nicely. Will take a lot of damage, but
this is a very weird timing to get ganked. 215 you get ganked, that's such a weird timing.
His bottom lane. Flash is available, but everything else is on cooldown. As Fenrir goes in, that's a good Glitterland splash. But Ruler isn't going to throw out his flash, does finally get it down.
What the fuck, Canyon? What? That was insane juggling. What the fuck? He did a 243 Nocturne full clear. What is the Nocturne full clear average? 243 sounds so quick. I see the double smite in there. Biles did a 245 jingle clear. Bro, can we stop with the jingle? Like, why is he playing Jin jungle? I've seen him clear his camps. He's actually pretty clean. He like leashes red into traps on Krugs and finishes them off at the same. Like there's some crazy tech he's been brewing.
Health potion and a longsword. So if they can get a little bit of damage down in these trades, there's the cleanse.
He did indeed save it for the polymorph, and it did indeed kind of work here. As instead, Duro's going to try and turn this
he
one.
could E off the Lulu and kill him. Okay, that shit.
Or the Glitterlands?
Off the Lulu, off the Melio.
Voidooz does come out there as well. Effort
shielding from Effort.
Who the fuck is Fenrir? The name Fenrir in an international event just sounds cool as shit.
Just to heal up the Lucian. Doesn't do that much now.
Oh, in goes Fenrir, but he takes so much damage. There's the polymorph. First blood goes to Duro.
Okay, he's cursed. I cursed him. It's over. I wonder if he thought Effort had heal or what. Did he think he had heal?
So bad because you called Cuz down there.
That's really awkward.
Out here. Oh, we're down some.
Oh, there's the ult
on the level up.
BDD, right on top of Chovy, who just decides he wants to ghost away.
So let me get this straight. Lucian died in the 2v2. And now Shen has ult as well.
No summoners available for Ruler and Duro.
Not gonna lie, Ruler, you could have played any other Kog'Maw skin. I feel like this one just looks so clunky. This Kog'Maw skin is good if you're playing AP Kog'Maw, for real. On-hit Kog'Maw, it doesn't fuck. I will say Keen's doing really well, or what? Is this how the Shen matchup goes? You can just go kinda even? I know he's down in gold, but it's like first strike, triple tonic. I know Shen is good level 1, 2, 3, I get that. Fenrir is better than Pace. Okay, you're just rage baiting at this point, like.
You haven't had anyone die yet.
The rage bait this morning is awful, chat. You need to step up your game. Kaz has been... I mean, Canyon's just been full clearing.
I think
it'd be a tough time for KT.
If you want to be proactive as KT,
I get it. He's playing Nocturne,
have to make
but
a play,
we
summoner and maybe an ult as well, and then be able to retreat and go for that play
we're
There's just so many resources. Everyone on Gen G now has flashes.
We're full clearing on cooldown. Is there like a Nocturne ult angle on this fucking Rumble?
Somehow you're able to burn them and get out.
Surely there is.
More resources available.
No, he's just gonna go to his bot camps.
If you want to be proactive, you have to be.
He's gonna do his bot camps. He's gonna base and he's gonna ult on the Herald, and life's gonna be good. Well, they're just... I don't understand. Is Canyon in the game? I get that they got Drake, but he just... sorry, he's just going to give the grubs. That's it, they're gone. Okay, then we need to ult bot. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why I said Herald earlier, I meant grubs. Okay, not bad.
Another potential all-in angle. Let's see whether he does this bottom lane.
Grubs from minion wave.
To the Kog'Maw.
And I played maybe. Maybe like a wave and a half.
Very happy to take that trade.
Yeah, one of the things with Grub still
I'm waiting for the Nocturne ult into Shen ult into Ryze ult on a lane. Like they can 5-man send it in bottom whenever they want.
Fenrir does do a bit of damage, but he is also...
Does Canyon think he's playing Nidalee or what? What the fuck is this? He's just throwing his Nocturne Q at them.
I'm just going to one-shot you territory.
He's just laning bot.
This is the right play though. Don't go in, just whittle them down, get damage.
What the fuck is this?
Force him.
And so it's kind of Grubs for an extra 400 gold lead on the enemy 80 carry.
But it is on Kog'Maw.
Exactly
so maybe worth it. I feel like KT, if the game continues like this, they're going to have one chance to dive on Kog'Maw and kill him, and if they don't, the game's just over.
With a minusculely upgrade for Fenrir.
Is Keen the goat side, the goat weak side top?
Oh god.
I feel like when I think of weak side tops, he's up there. He gets his Tiamat. God bless. Shen is playable now. I feel like Kanik Rookern against Vi, Yone, Lucian is just JJ, isn't it? Alright, here we go, full send.
Farm, but is down 600 gold in the matchup. Now, KT have rushed in here to get access
Crazy it perfect has to come to the Drake because it's Shen. So now Shen is just getting free time top. Surely there's a bot dive brewing now, right? No Rumble TP. I really think they need to send it bot. They need to pull the trigger. There's a Shen ult for free with no Rumble TP right now at any point.
Oh yeah. Well, now they definitely
There's also a Ryze ult that can land whenever. But they haven't found the angle yet. Canyon is literally just laning bot.
Like, okay, he's got a Rage Blade, yes. It's a big item
advantage.
He's
actually just laning there.
I
don't mind him just Nocturne ulting on Vi and just getting her flash. It's like fine. Just force her out a bit. With Lulu ult, maybe?
It's not even close.
No. Well, there is the living artillery to come down. Paranoia goes in, and they deliver the Shen. Keen
I think Keen just peer pressured him to do it.
And they will be able
I'm ulting, go!
Yeah.
BDD will carry this, we have no clue. I don't think this is carryable.
Yeah.
Gen G are playing like 4v1 bot for 10 minutes straight, and they have a Kog'Maw Lulu.
Well, I don't really think there was much recourse.
This is going to be a Gen G masterclass. But this year, on paper already, I know it's exciting and the LCK teams are all beating each other. It's good for Gen G. It is good that they're losing.
1,600 more gold.
If they just sit there and stomp the LCK and rock up the worlds, they're going to do worse than if they go like second or third in the LCK and get like really challenge and tested. Like, look at their draft. What the fuck is this draft from Gen G in a game 1? Who the hell cooked this?
Yeah,
I actually think they could be pretty dangerous at Worlds if they don't get an easy ride through the regular season.
Even though it has
just force them to adapt more. Also very meta dependent as well, yeah. I think the meta will be very dependent. Because I've been seeing some Azir buffs, and like the way the meta works is if X champ gets buffed and it becomes strong, then other champs become meta suddenly, because they're obviously like counters. What? But like the answers to Azir I remember were like, this year were like Akali and Yone. And that obviously, like, your comp's going to be very... God knows what your comp's going to look at when you pick that. You need to draft a good comp around it.
BDD is going to come over, but that's a polymorph, and so that is a guaranteed...
BDD is really strong right now. He has Blade, but I just don't see him being able to do anything in the game. If he all-ins Ryze on side lane, there's a Nocturne ult and a Shen ult landing on his head. If he goes towards mid, there's an exhaust Kog'Maw polymorph Lulu ult heal shield. Is Kuz going Serpent's Fang second item on Vi? Is he just fucking done with this shit? It's funny how Gen G are winning this game. They just push bot, winning bot, double global, and then jungle just lanes bot for 10 minutes and they get the tower. That's kind of it.
Needs to be a little careful. It is somewhat dangerous to get around the jungle and get wards down as the Lulu, as they're looking for an angle towards Kuz. The taunt does not connect though here from Keen, who's just teleported in.
Okay, is Kog'Maw gonna die, yes or no? Rumble ult was already used.
Just a one-man army blocking 4 people.
I feel like this engage from KT is just full scuffed. Keen will die. Keen will not die.
And they are going to be able to get it. Keen gets a wild growth.
Yeah, wrap it up. This Kog'Maw is 3k gold up. I feel like they had one chance and it's just Vi ult, Rumble ult, Yone ult, just send it on Kog. But Vi loses her Q and her flash. So she can't really connect on the Kog'Maw.
We get the ult, the Paranoia to buy time, and then they try and attack the Shen here, We actually even end up seeing the Wild committed onto the Shen, but Fur is able to keep Keen alive, and they just kind of wait.
What is it wrong with KT and DK? What is it with them just like beating teams looking good and then losing to teams and looking dog shit? Why are they so polarizing? Why can't they just be normal? But Gen.G just...
Unless Gen.G are okay with it.
They just love laning together.
Which, especially on a melee champion, you get the higher value.
They don't care if they're showing on the lane. They're just gonna be there and push the waves and just hit things. Like they just turned it into a fucking Arat. All random all top, just play the game.
Yep.
So
we outscale you, so if we lane 5v5, we win.
Once you ult in, you're probably going to die regardless.
Look at the CS difference in AD carry. Like, what?
You want out just several KT dying.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult. Maybe just
Gen.G
is
Chovy is
something like that is what they're going to have to angle themselves for.
It's crazy he doesn't take tower shots. Humble Life has lost to DK, T1 and Gen.G so far, I'm pretty sure. Haven't they? DK, KT, Gen.G. Oh, T1 was Kesper Cup.
Yeah, and I feel like you have to invest everything.
So they're currently 0-3 in the LCK versus the... Well, they're 0-4 because they lost the T1 at Kesper Cup.
If Ruler is anywhere near
but that T1 versus Humble Life Kesper Cup series was...
has way more DPS.
I don't think it counts. That was some fucking...
scenario here for KT.
That was some shit. That was some crazy shit. So right now I would say they're 0-3, yeah. They still have
yeah, Ruler does have 2 items
T1 to go, and then they would be 0-4 in round 1. Gen.G's just winning the game. They just don't need anything to happen.
Like not posing as much threat.
Every second is a higher percentage chance to win. Because I can tell you, if Kog'Maw gets Rando wins this game, the game's over. They just can't kill him. It's impossible. Alright, KT's sending a Drake. They're absolutely sending everything for this Drake.
This would be sole point for Gen.G.
They are getting outscaled, have to send it.
Stands United, up and available. Keen just bounces his way into the back of the pit.
BDD missed his Q2. Oh, no, he didn't hit it.
Q3. Keen, but
the fight is just unfightable. It is unfightable.
To get out of there. The Drake will be claimed by Gen.G.
It is unfightable.
Nice smite to come on down, and now are they going to get the re-engage? As Chovy.
This game is like...
To get into the pit for the smite itself.
This is a crazy game.
Just good control.
Gen.G have drafted and they've played in a way where
close to being completed here for Keen at the same time.
It's just what does KT do? I feel like BDD, the second he presses E Q3 on Shen, the fight is over.
Yeah, we see Cuz ending
Look at BDD here. The second does this E Q3, the fight's over. It's over. Kog'Maw is just free now. He just walks up and now they have to run away and now the fight's lost. That's it. It's so weird. What a weird game.
Is late to be in range.
Are you watching LEC today? Yes, watching LEC today. Bro, it's so funny. In the morning, if I say LEC, the chat's like, ew, because all the LCK fans are here. And then if I say, talk about LCK during the LEC, some fans are like, sleeper LCK. The 12-hour stream goes through all the time zones and the leagues, and like the opinions just shift as the time goes on. Alright, send it. The blue orb Phalite spotted them. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. The game is it's kind of checkmate.
Just to get it rolling.
You can't go on us,
orb, and it looks like they're not.
And you're getting outscaled.
To potentially throw away the game.
Like that's
there.
just and you're already 6k down.
So much damage to the Baron as well.
It is though.
Like
it's not Hunter, it's Terry this time.
You can't even. If you go on Shen on side, you lose.
Yeah, I know.
I think KT just has to level 16 Rumble.
Did we end up with just
after one more bot wave, just click and just go and just hope for the best.
There's Hunter, Ovi, level 16, and he's going Actualizer third, not Rocket Belt.
Oh my! Who is this? This isn't Chovy. Paranoia comes in.
What was that? Minion? What the fuck?
Comes down and down goes Cuz.
Is KT even gonna get it? Like that's Baron. That's it. That's it. Baron's dead. Enemy jungler walks up, dies. Effort ulted the air, and then that's it. That's it. That's Baron.
Like that. As alright, Baron's down to 50%. There's no smite on KT. They have to kill them or leave. I think
leave is a good answer.
Oh my god, BDD doesn't have Q3. He just eat forward.
Down goes BDD. Yes.
Is Q3 ran out or what?
In a very real way in that moment. As now
KT are just running it at this point.
Doesn't find the fire kick, but they do at least.
Cuz and BDD are just like, guys, just fucking open this shit.
Like, no, I joined the wrong team. I joined the wrong team.
What is the lowest kills win game in the LCK? Because this could be it. 6 kills.
See, I think in this situation, you know Baron
is pretty low for 27 minutes and a 10k gold lead almost.
With this deficit, not ideal.
And they have Soul.
Force of Silver in chat solved it.
Yeah.
Hunting Baron is just Huni.
There we go.
I love how Atlas is like just opening up Twitch chat and just like...
Because the Huni Baron does a lot of damage.
And that's all Huni wants?
That's all he wants.
Huni Baron is actually
He's like, oh, they're getting sold. Anyway.
Like, I mean,
they're just
it's
crazy. I think if KT goes in here, they all die. But Genji still, they're not gonna let them engage. They're gonna play like a little bit range. They're not gonna like go too deep. They're just gonna.
I mean, one more and effort would have definitely died, and now they're gonna send it. Let's see whether they can find it.
That's it. He flashed it. GG.
Almost loses half his health. He did lose half his health.
Oh my God! Rumble just got one shot.
You nailed it. Fenrir wants to kill Canyon. Canyon doesn't care. Look at that. Just stands around, will walk up and kill him.
Wow. I will say, this was a masterclass of a game from Genji. From draft.
And Chovy's had enough kills
but
so far
oh my God, KT. I feel like they had windows to play the game, but they just didn't find any of them, and they misplayed all of them. What a fucking stomp.
This was an utter thrashing from Genji in game number 1.
I don't think KT could breathe from minute 5. I guess dropping grubs for that bot wave, it was worth it. Kog'Maw will carry. This is the old school Genji, yeah. I think there's nothing to review there. Just go next draft and just play the game. Oh my God, he did 1k damage on Vi. Oh my God.
Look at it as we go down the list.
Vayne ban. What?
Move away from what
that makes me think that KT is saying, guys, we have first pick. Let's first pick a jungle, mid, or top, I presume. And just go full top side 1 to 3 and so we can play the game. And Vayne ban makes me wonder if they're gonna blind Gnar early.
It is gonna be the Cassiopeia once again.
And Nivea
ban coming through.
And Nivea ban? Why the fuck? Okay, well there's a lot open. There's Orianna, which Genji would be happy to give over to play Galio into.
He has been very good. So
Poppy's out. Vi's out, Camille's out, so there's Orianna, there's Ori, Bard, Jarvan, Lee Sin. I think this is such a mistake, bro. I feel like Genji here should just pick Galio, which they like a lot. The problem they have is like you could pick Jarvan, but then they'll go Lee Sin, but do you win? But if you don't pick Jarvan and you pick Lee Sin, it's a bit weaker, because Galio, Lee Sin, they have jungle options. What? Olaf 1-2? Is that where we're at? I swear to God, Olaf has just progressed through the draft. He started 2 weeks ago as a 5-pick counter, then as a 4-pick with bans, then as a 3-pick with bans, and now it's a 1-2. It does cover the jungle pick. Look at Genji's 1-2. This is the team that played Shen, Kog'Maw, Lulu last game. They just 1-2'd Olaf, Lee Sin. I feel like they should have gone Olaf. My preference would be Olaf, Galio, and then counterpick jungle. The only worry then is if they do take the Lee Sin, if you take the Skarner, which is obviously the counter, are you lacking damage? That's probably the question mark. Does Chovy even go Galio now? I feel like Zahen, Skarner, Orianna. Do you even go Galio? Is it better to go like Akali or Victor? Also, by the way, perfect Zahen is currently, I think it's 9-0 all time. It's undefeated. All right, I think Genji need a lot of damage. Obviously, if you look at this comp, if they played something like Ezreal, I just don't think they can win the game, can they? They're just so tanky. Genji needs some good damage on bot lane. Melio and Lulu are out though, so then you're looking at like Sivir Karma, Zeri Yumi. I would say Xayah Rakan, but I'm not really sure. I just personally don't like Jhin or Ezreal for Genji this game. Kate Bard. I think they need to be really careful of Ezreal. Like, if they picked Ezreal here, and then KT just played a Kai'Sa game, I feel like Kai'Sa eats Genji's comp, and Ezreal does nothing in the game. I think that the bot lane picks here are so important. They banned Kalista. I think if I'm Genji, I'm looking at Zeri Yumi or Sivir Karma probably, or like I wouldn't mind a Sivir here. Then they would go Alistar. Maybe it's hard. Or Yunara here, maybe? I don't know if Yunara Karma's that good. I think it's a mistake. I think it's a headshot. I think it's very easy to pick Ezreal here, but I think you're gonna run into big problems.
Yeah, I would say so too. And now
I
Duro
think
can play
Fenrir
back
should be
anything that he
confident to go
wants.
Kai'Sa
They
now.
can,
I think
and
it's
things like that
completely
as
cooked for
Fenrir
Genji.
locks in the Kai'Sa.
Ooh, I think Braum on 5 cooks actually with North Blind. I think North Blind is a mistake. I actually think Ezreal Braum can cook. And if they think they need more engage, I think they could play Rel. Like they're picking North to block the Karma. Because they could go Ezreal Karma, so actually it makes sense. Do you still go Karma into it and say fuck it, we ball? Or do you just pivot to like a Braum or a Nico or some shit? Or you go Leona? I think I just don't think Genji's gonna have the damage. I just don't see it. I think Kai'Sa plays the game so nicely this game, doesn't he? I think a lot of pressure on Olaf to get the job done. I just think Olaf, Ezreal, Lee Sin on the same team just sounds ass. That should be dog shit, right? Is that a hot dog? Wait, do they sell hot dogs in the LCK? Damn. I will say, like, if there's anything that Genji's comp, like Olaf, Lee Sin, and Ezreal are really bad into, it's obviously like... It's really bad if the enemy team can stack armor, but to be honest, they have probably the best mid-end support with CC that actually inspires Merc Treads or like punishes steel caps. But I'm a fan of what KT have, but it's been a 1 hour 30-minute stream so far, and KT haven't gotten the kill, so that's definitely a worrying trend. And BDD just did that. 1.5 hour stream and Cuz did 1k damage.
But I think see whether Fenrir can utilize it a little bit more effectively here.
Oh, BDD movement. What, that hit? Okay, it turned out pretty bad.
Damage is here to carry Genji to a lot of success.
Oh my god, that's awkward. Effort, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Effort so far this series, I know he hasn't been like losing them games, but some of the spells and skill shots he's been doing are they're flying past my window.
And it keeps her at a healthy distance. She's not in
you cue the Leona E. That's the thing. Who has the most pent kills of all time? I think Pace does, doesn't he?
He's going to get the Eclipse down and actually looks for a little bit of a re-engage. Ever taking a lot of his camp.
Wow, I think KT bot lane is getting... I mean, I don't even have to think. You can see it, but this is the second game in a row where they're getting completely bodied.
Doesn't have the tool to disengage already in melee range. You can see...
Oh, Duro was looking for it.
Yeah,
it's good because it just makes Kai'Sa lose minions. Yeah, it's gonna get harder and harder and harder for Chovy to just push these waves in Oriana's face.
And obviously both of these champions can technically thrive in melee range.
Oh, Justice Punch comes in. There's the taunt. Has to be flashed.
Bro, Chovy Galio is so insane. They leave Oriana open always if Galio's open. And they force Galio bans for Oriana first. For Oriana. Like, look at mid and bot, they're just owning.
This is Genji just kind of winning passively so far.
I think BDD just can...
Oh dear, Fenrir is...
I mean, he has the base now, it's just cooked.
Canyon, though, does get...
I feel like Genji should have forced that wave on the tower, but they're helping their jungler.
Let's start off on that
crazy.
One, I believe.
How OP is bot lane?
Going to be a Chemtech this time around.
Should I A, win my lane even harder, or B, win jungle matchup?
The next one. Fenrir. Pretty
he's missed so many minions to Kai'Sa.
Onto Duro, but he's got Eclipse, he's got Aftershock.
Well, Fenrir Yunara was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Leona,
I will say perfect. He does have TP into non-TP, but he has a pretty good level lead.
Here it's mostly the Q, but
perfect is gonna be pretty tanky this game.
So it's a lot about
like if you imagine Olaf is running past the Zahen, I think the Zahen can survive quite a long time in these fights. Cuz damage dealt so far this game is probably 0. Wow, KT have just said fuck it, we're fighting the grubs. It feels very rushed.
It was one of the release skins, the like red and
Kai'Sa's giving up her
like red and chrome one.
Bot state for this. Ezreal's here.
Your skin's really cool. Yeah, the Iron
They get none of the grubs by the looks of it, and they also don't get an engage.
That's also a locket that's in the game. I think it might actually just be that, as the grubs are claimed here by Canyon.
Okay.
There's a
oh my god.
For the Impale.
What a great E.
And now Duro finds the angle. He does get slammed into the wall, though. This is an awkward moment for the Leona.
Great kick.
Gets out.
Fenrir dove in there.
Fenrir, and they all dive on top of him.
I mean, it's first blood worth.
He's emoting as they go 1-for-1.
First blood worth.
I think KT
oh my god, that Skarner's fast.
Well. And Cuz locks up the second.
Alright, we're on the board, KT. I feel like Genji was already struggling a little bit for damage and gap close there. And I feel like it only gets worse, doesn't it? I feel like right now on components, it's probably easy with base damage.
Kind of felt like those vibes.
Yeah.
To be honest, the fight could look a lot better. Like, Chovy's already low, and if he could like get a good ult off onto Olaf, he'd probably get some work done.
And BDD is just kind of at the side, free-hitting. Fenrir dives in and just grabs so much
Yeah, I think
attention.
Olaf Lee Sin need Galio with them, otherwise it's just cooked.
Keen has to run away.
To be honest, Orianna will kind of save that fight.
Fenrir did a good job of just
I know you're like this chat. I said it before.
now no
They're either in Path of Exile, Aram, RuneScape, in bed, on the sofa, or at work.
They have a lot of vision around it too.
And that's the entire chat called out.
They've done their homework. Crash does come in here though for Gen G, who have the ability to now move up the river. And that is an engage onto Effort. Solar Flare is going to connect as well. As Effort gets the death charge down, but does have to get out of there. Now Cuz flies in.
Galio ult is big here.
Entrance comes down. There's the knock-up
Skarner
max range after the kick
what?
comes in.
Cuz is out? BDD's dead? BDD is the
Cuz
one that dies for this.
BDD
You fucking
just gets
rats.
caught in the crossfire and destroyed.
just feels like the threat
You
was
mother
shifting from
suckers.
player to
He's the
player
one that
to
dies.
player. It's like, okay, Effort's out.
Okay, 1.3k gold lead. Chovy has a...
No Tech Dragon Souls this time.
Chovy's diving top.
Chemtech could have been pretty good.
Oh yeah. Whenever there's an Olaf and there's a hand. Oh, okay. Okay. Keen just turns it around and kills. I thought I had a second to like finish my sentence.
Yeah, I think
a minute after a grub fight goes well for KT, every lane is now cooked.
Try and find the all-in, but then just die.
He did. I mean, it was more of an all-out.
Bot was already cooked. BDD dies off tempo, and then Chovy just pushes mid and goes top, and then top dies 1v1, and then...
But then with the gaps available...
The Olaf damage was so... It was the auto W, right? Bro, this auto W combo is...
If you're looking for the all-in, if you're not, if you're just accepting your fate, then
so much damage.
I guess at least he denied the assist.
W resets your auto. You can auto WE in like the same fucking half second. It's like 3 hits, kind of, you know what I mean?
While as Kane,
there, he just did it again, the auto W.
He's just very
I feel like you can really feel the presence of Chovy in this game. Don't let this stomp distract you from the fact that DK is last place. They're not last place. Although KT just seems, I don't know. I guess the best option KT has is just team fight the Drakes forehead.
Didn't find the
I guess that's the only really
will live for now, but this wave
thing they can do. Don't really think they have many other options. No side lane play. They just have to cover. I think they have to cover BDD and just fight Drakes. But Zahen ahead in XP, my fraud. Okay, I'm trying to look at the positives for KT this series, okay? Because they're just getting completely blasted everywhere.
Full control.
Even I'm hate watching, I'm looking for the positives.
The crazy thing is not a lot of vision around the Herald, as Perfect is going to take a lot of damage, and Gen G don't need vision around the Herald because Keen is just so massive. They're going to engage onto Effort, though. Shockwave onto 2, but it does so little damage. Chovy looks for a Justice Punch angle. Actually, Justice punches into
Chovy.
The Impale, but Fenris gets turned on, and now the Ragnarok, the Ghost.
They're getting completely bodied. Perfect, no TP. BDD's fucking out of here. Lele.
Hits him as Cuz is trying to
it's a complete stomp. Keen has TP advantage.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an
and they have deep ward spot. And they try and cover bot outside of tower range. And Gen G just killed them. Genji's death was greatly exaggerated.
And I just think Fenrir was...
This reminds me of yesterday.
At least they got kills.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
don't bring up yesterday. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This may not be the least kills in
you know what this does mean? This is setting up perfectly for KT versus DK. How did KT beat T1? I think you can apply that logic to every team in the LCK right now. How did X beat X if they lost to Y? Except for Hammerlife, they kind of lost to everyone. Yo, love you Hammerlife, hope you bounce back, but...
Rule
out midwave, hello!
Max speed.
Is Zahen the answer to Olaf? I feel like people haven't found the answer to Olaf yet. This Olaf champ is so broken. Is it just a first pick now or what? Olaf win rate in the LCK is 66.7%. It lost against T1. Siwu Olaf versus Jace, but even that game Siwu was really fed. And it lost versus Nongshim, Kingen. In the game where I think they were actually winning and they threw. Did you know damage? Well, the thing is, I think the way the comps work is whichever team gets ahead, the other side will have no damage. Because both these comps are pretty cruisery, tanky, snowbally.
Managed to find that big
They're very snowball heavy, I think.
And now
I thought that KT would be the ones who
kind of look
just...
frustrating because there's not the same level of action. True Shot Barrage tries to... Oh my god! That was through Locket, and they just killed him. Cuz He's going to get smoked, but still takes down the inner turret in the mid lane.
That's 2 series in a row where Ruler is just so fucking back.
Of ramming it into the inhibitor turret,
That's just 2 series in a row where Ruler is just so fucking back.
Shelly gets a little bit more work done here. They're going to break open the base before 20
First Humble Life, now KT. I think Unk's back. The whole thing in his head, in the start of the year, he's good now. He's locked in. He's back. I think Fenrir got completely fucking fathered this series.
And then he died.
Well, effort as well.
Oh my lord.
오호.
Yep.
맛있게 잡네.
I think Chobi's realizing it too. Wait, Ruler's back.
Keep playing it like
Why
this.
Saying my fraud Fenrir
Might
is
be a
good?
similar story.
This was probably the worst entertainment value top 5 series so far in the LCK. But
after his huge performance in the previous
narrative-wise, this is a great series. Because this just means that Genji is back, and that is great. Because that kind of means that everyone is back, and no one is back at the same time.
But it's just been such a controlled game. Like that clip there from Ruler on the Ezreal was hype, but the game is long over at this point.
Well,
the circle of suck continues.
The solar flare. Canyon kicks him back, and Ruler finishes him off. Oh man, that was like a 1-2-3 punch. Down they go. Effort taking a lot of damage here.
Oh god, he shockwaved on it.
Got another
no, he
arcane
didn't.
shift.
Oh god,
there's the shockwave avoided with a flash out of Ruler.
I think Hamma will be back next week. I think they'll be back.
Clinic on the Ezreal here.
They had MSI and EWC and they had a lot of shit. I know other teams did as well, but
it's not going to be.
I think give them some time. Everyone goes at their own pace, you know, 1 week here, 2 weeks there. Well, maybe I guess I was just wrong. Maybe Ezreal is just fucking OP.
Gets taken down
like he just looks broken.
No recourse, really.
I feel like LCK Ezreals are just broken.
At all.
It doesn't matter if it's Pace, Smash, Diable. These LCK Ezreals are just ridiculous.
22.5 minutes. That's going to be 2 inhibitors very quickly removed.
That was the Legend Group series for today. I hope the Fries Group game is fun. This was, I mean, I'm happy for Genji, but mama, yo,
an opportunity to try and find an angle
KT,
here.
Do something.
And it looks like Cuz is trying to find an angle. Oh, beautiful Justice Punch there from Chovy to buffer the CC. Out of this Zahan. Effort might be able to get something here as he does find an anchor, but the depth charge remains up and available, hasn't committed to it yet, and he may actually just die by accident if there's another True Shot Barrage to fly out. Guro's health bar is relatively low, but they've taken the first Nexus turret already. And KT still yet to really pull the trigger. They're just trying to trim these waves and try and keep this last turret alive. But KT, you're bleeding.
So who's the best team in the LCK?
Otherwise, you're just rolling over and dying here in this game.
Who is it? Because chat said it was KT last week.
They still have so many tools. True Shot Barrage onto Fenrir. And there goes the turret. Effort going to be taken down. Killer Instinct into the backline, but Olaf has one of those too as he flashes on top of PDD and looks to cut him down. The Olaf might die.
I need to see Cuz damage dealt. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. This will be the lowest damage dealt ever in a best of 3. I'm sure of it. This has got to be record breaking. This has got to be record breaking.
Has to send the message that Genji is back.
Genji is really fucking back.
This is the Genji that we've seen many times before in the LCK, reminding KT how it works around here.
Oh yeah.
And KT, it just felt like they had no hope in either games up against this unit. We just moved together as a team, the macro control, the suffocation that they experienced was not a fun time.
All right, next up we got FearX versus Bro, which is pretty good.
It's kind of...
I just want to see the damage dealt.
It makes me feel like we're in reality again, you know, when Genji are demonstrating this level.
And then after that we got Top Esports for
This is normally what
whoa.
If you're ever going to take this game down, and it felt like that.
Genji's back, it's time to celebrate. Boom. Wait, hold. 3.
I imagine it's something
I think for
like
5
2.
Ah, there you
1.
go.
No.
Come on.
Close, empty.
Oh, it was close. I mean, it's pretty close.
Hey!
Good effort.
Well played.
Although effort was on KT.
True.
Yeah.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, drink responsibly. But, you know, if it's 5...
I love it.
That's
I love it. The LCK, okay. A series ends. They just pan to someone in the crowd who just won pops of fucking beer.
The next win.
501.
Yeah.
502.
Well, I mean, maybe, like, you know, 1 beer per Genji series. That would be okay. If you're doing it for every one of Keen's solo queue games
Wait, hold up.
that he plays, probably not going to be good for your liver. We're not going to do it that way. Okay, so there it is. That's where we draw the line. But
Chat, I think I played Path of Exile 2 already. Did I play it? But I feel like I played it... Did I play it? I don't have it on Steam, though.
Honestly, it's just felt like Genji has had a reset. You know, they went for that. They got that 2-0. Those 2 series losses at their homestand. First time that this team, this organization, has got lost 2 series in a row since Chovy joined. And it felt like that was it. That was the point where someone hit big red button and went, we need to sort this out. And now, looking more like the team.
Hold up, I'm resetting my password.
For such a long time.
Yeah.
Hold up.
And a nice time to do it if they want to get themselves prepared for the World Championship as well. They also have a few players that are ready to play in the Asia Games at the same time. As kind of sad that we don't get to see the Olaf gliding through the wall.
I forgot my password. Or like, I don't know what my password is.
Oh man.
What the fuck? What email did I use?
Absolutely revolting.
Yeah. This was also pretty cool too.
Eh?
And I'm surprised.
Is it in junk?
Didn't just kill effort there where he stood.
No.
Obviously didn't matter. It might have saved a flash there from Ruler. Not really going to stop him from getting the POM, I don't think.
Oh, I got it. Path of Exile reset link. New password.
Feels a little half-hearted, the final defense from KT, but it just kind of shows the desperate situation they were in.
Yeah.
Boom. Password's been resetted.
Not a good time
okay.
for KT.
Then.
And I was going to say it, but I think some action kind of stopped it from happening. But it's very reminiscent to what we saw yesterday out of D+ versus D1, right? Like it feels like there is like a normalcy, a reset happening here in the LCK, in the Legend group after that first week where the hangover.
Chat, do you play Path? He did 8k damage on Skarner. Okay, saved. Chat, do you play Path of Exile?
8x the damage.
On Steam?
Impressive stuff.
Or do you play it on standalone?
Ruler, I think, did less damage this game, so still gets POM though.
Everyone plays on Steam.
Throughout this whole series.
Yeah. Is there any difference? Is it fine to do standalone?
A 19 undefinable KDA for the gentleman. That is back-to-back POMs for Ruler this week.
I think being back on 80 carries, the marksman moving back in the meta, I think has really favored Genji and Ruler in particular. That game 1 on the Cogmore, just dominating Fenrir.
I'm doing standalone.
Him who is the OG.
Alright, come on in, talk to me.
And yeah, pretty convincing series.
I like this. Path of Exile 2 in between games. I like that. We can kind
of a blink and you miss it type scenario here where KT really going to need to go back to the drawing board as they have another match next up.
I feel like,
next up, we now have the interview, so let's throw it over to Ruler and deal with the translation.
Thank you very much, guys. This is here for the POM interview translation, joined by Ruler on the side of Genji. Congratulations!
Hey, Ruler, we're back! We're back, Ruler! That's fucking right!
And with today's win, Genji has claimed second place. You guys are starting the win streak after you said you wanted that win streak back. How do you feel? You know, win streak is great, but I think today
is great.
Just feels like we were able to win through the type of performance that we are able to showcase when we're in a good form. And overcoming the early losing streak in round 3, you have now defeated HLE and then KT Roaster. So
not DK though.
What did you guys focus on?
Not DK though. Wait, I need to draw the LCK circle of suck.
Always try to focus on and ponder about what we have to do in order to fix those sort of mistakes or the areas that we lack in. And I feel like today that actually showed up because I felt like there were less mistakes, significantly less mistakes being made from our team. And it just feels like we are actually moving towards the right direction, moving up. And it's just such a relief to notice that. And in game 1, a perfect kill score of 11-0. You secured a smooth victory. And as there were only 3 kills, those 3 3-0 until 26 minutes. You suffocated the opponent through macro only. So was the early game the key? Yeah, I feel like we actually had to be quite careful in the bot lane in that matchup. So we tried to be
Hang on a second. Genji Arnold just bit donated. Story time. He felt so upset about his form during our hometown that he found a PC cafe to practice from secretly near the venue since we didn't have any practice rooms.
And so against
What?
you guys were playing Kog'Maw.
Ruler's putting in the hours,
How are you
bro.
able to dominate so much?
He's putting in the hours.
With Juro,
It's
I
paying
tried
off.
to sort of have a thorough
I respect that a
discussion
lot. What the
about
fuck?
bot matchup.
Secretly went to practice to try because he felt bad.
You know, we actually tried simulating a lot of different
Bro, the fire's still
and
burning.
we tried to be a lot more meticulous about our laning phase and just really have a deep understanding of how we have to play out those specific matchups.
That's good news. We like
And in
that.
game 2, you took the traditional Ezreal and Leona comp against the Kai'Sa Nautilus. So what did you look out for? Well, basically, when it comes to Ezreal, compared to Kai'Sa, you actually do have a
good
higher
laner, what?
mechanical level, I guess. In the end, you do a lot of damage based on the mechanics, and I think it really is the skills matchup against Kai'Sa when it comes to laning against her. I think it's
Ooh,
just really
skill matchup?
proficiency level that comes
He's
down
just saying
to
he just
really
raw
making
gapped
that
him or what?
difference to get that edge in the end. So I think we were able to take control early through a solid laning phase. And so do you feel like your performance, so your form has improved significantly? I feel like I have reverted back to my usual form. So I guess maybe some people may believe that that's not good enough, but I feel like this is my effort to actually constantly and continuously improve.
Okay.
And Keen and Canyon have hit some big milestones today. Canyon became the third jungler to play 700 LCK games, and Keen is the first ever LCK top to win 500 games. So any word for them? Honestly, I just feel so honored to be alongside these amazing players that keep on hitting milestones. So it makes me really happy, and I'm just so happy for them. And honestly, congrats! You guys will hit even more milestones. And are you confident for that 3 winning streak against HLE next? I mean, I am. I'm actually very confident.
Wait, they play HLE again already?
And what is your mindset? I think we are feeling very, very confident, and we're on our high. So I think, you know, as long as we don't get ahead of ourselves and prepare well enough, like we're doing right now, I think we were in a solid place.
No, not in Kesper Cup.
And
No,
that is all from Ruler,
no,
and back to
lies.
us. Thank you.
Next week is Genji HLE again on the 13th. But we saw Genji on the Genji. How fucking nice is that? What? That Genji HLE series banged, and we get it 1 week later. Hey, come on now. Oh, we got Genji T1 next week, and we get T1 DK again. Wait, T1 DK rematch next week.
I'm not on the
DKKT Sunday, DKKT Wednesday. We get to father them twice in 5 days?
You know, I was kind of enjoying some upsets here and there.
Really?
Play perfect League of Legends every
They're gonna get
day,
farmed again?
right? Not
Again?
More Genji
Wait, let me just do some simulating here. So DK beat KT, so they go 15 and 7, and then they go 14 and 8. And then they beat KT again, 50, and then they overtake them. So this time next Wednesday, DK is 4th place, right? Because they only have each other for the next 5 days. So this time next week, KT gets dumpstered on. That's good news. We get a HLE DK rematch, HLE Genji rematch. Then DKT1, DK gets their revenge, puts them up to 16 wins, tied with Genji. Yeah. HLE bounce back against Genji, 16 wins. Yeah. And then we have a 3-way tie for second. No, we have a 4-way tie for second if DK pulls that off, right? Until Sunday, then T1 Genji. Do you like this fries? I like this format. I'm a sucker for this format.
Like, he didn't have a bad bad series, you know. I think there was
I don't know if it's the best competitive format, but the fact that every day you have a good series is just nice. Who the fuck? You voted for Keen Media? Are you serious?
Good job too, yeah.
Chat, in the LCK, if you get 13 out of 13, do you get bonus points? You're gonna get butt blasted. Whoa. Lore, yo. I'll see you on Sunday, yeah? I will see you on Sunday.
Take a look at the comments now and see what
I
you guys
see
had to
you
say
on
about
Sunday.
this, because
I see
obviously
you
Ruler
on
was
Sunday.
definitely our choice here
Okay.
on the EN analyst side.
I see you on Sunday, buddy.
I think I might be first.
Then we'll see who gets butt
Please,
blasted.
bottle of
Okay.
Ruler is back. That's my new favorite soju.
Oh.
I'm gonna have one. Not now, because we got the second series, but
DK
you
2-0.
know, maybe at dinner later.
Smash is
Yeah.
back. Career is back. Fenrir fell off. Worrying signs for Cuz.
And MT.
Log into
What did you
PoE,
have to
bro.
say
I'm
about
downloading.
your
I'm
Ruler?
downloading. Yo, whoa, look.
So my one is
It's
Fenrir will scare.
it's 140
Scale.
gigabytes,
Scale,
bro.
but not today. From
It's
Ruler.
fucking massive.
Yeah, I mean, Fenrir definitely has a lot of promise, a lot of potential.
I think he's good. I think he's really good, but there was some mistakes made.
He's also kind of a wild player. Like, he does kind of crazy things sometimes. And if you're playing against Gen G and you do make one of
1
those
gigabyte
mistakes and you're
download.
on
Yeah.
form, they will
What can I
punish you,
say?
think,
1
harder
gigabyte
than maybe
download.
any
Yeah.
other team.
Don't-
As long as they're on form.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry
at
about
least
it.
he's
Don't
not
worry
a
about it.
passive
That's
player, he's a very
me.
aggressive